The Daily Dish. I'm Candice Cooper. I'm your host to talk all things conspiracy theory, pop culture, beauty. I mean, honestly, the list is endless and endless and endless. I do want to give a shout out to my beautiful pimple. Gigantic. This is hormonal. Okay, so battling the hormones. We did talk, I think, the other day a little bit about my perimenopause symptoms. And I want to say, putting the wild yam cream on the inside of my arms helps tremendously. Like, I bought 2 jars of the wild yam cream, and I know that I'm going to use every single bit of the 2 jars of the wild yam cream because who knows how long these symptoms are going to last? 5 years, 10 years, unsure. But, here for it. Thankful to be alive, thankful to be a woman. I'm not going to be mad about it. Yesterday, I stayed late at my hair studio and touched up my my teasy lights. I definitely feel allergies lately, and my bee pollen is sitting on my countertop because I didn't take it today yet. So I'm going to take it today after. But yes, I touched up my teasy lights yesterday. And what? Hi. You want to say something? Do you have something to say? Quinn? 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 Hi. Do you just want to get in the tree? That's not for you. That's not for you. She loves climbing my fiddle leaf. So I have to replant it into something a little bit more Quinn safe, Quinn resistant. I call her Guantanamo Bay because when I got her as a kitten, she was insane. When I found her as a kitten, she was insane, absolutely insane. The things that which she would do to me in the middle of the night. And now I did wake up to her biting my ankles again today. And I thought I had gotten her past the ankle biting part of, her issues. But no, she's still biting my ankles. But we love her, and she is a valued member of the family. She definitely is my greatest emotional support animal, truly. She just gives me so much love and affection, whereas Penelope is like, I don't care if you live or die. And Nene is so wonderful. Nene had a doggy powwow with a doggy date with his dog friend Arno. They're so cute. They've been playing in the complex for 3 years. And finally I said to the owner, why don't we just get together and take them to the park? So we've been doing that a few times a week. It's so good for Iggy because he's such a social dog. And I feel like 2020 really just squashed his little soul because nobody was socializing with their dogs really. And I felt so bad for him. So now he has a social life again. He got to see cute little kids on our walk today, which he absolutely loves. And so many other little dog friends that he got to say hi to, which he absolutely loves. So it was a good day. And then I ran 8,000 errands. And I don't know if you guys have been feeling this way, but I feel like my default has just become looking at my phone. And I have to say, I am actually good at policing myself when it comes to being on the phone too much. But I am an artist, so I draw, I sketch, I paint, I do a lot of photography, I do a lot of video editing, I do hair, I do nails, I do skin. And I don't know, I was just finding that I was neglecting a lot of my other hobbies And I was just focusing on stuff on the phone, whether it be replying to people on TikTok or posting videos or editing videos. I just found that I was scrolling and not using my hands in other ways, like sketching and drawing and painting. So today, I was really proud of myself today. I've been doing a lot of leaving my phone away in the other room. I've been doing a lot of silent doing the dishes, silent taking a shower, not having my phone with me. It's helping a lot. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but when I'm on my phone too much, I get like anxious and anxiety sweats and my skin feels like creepy crawly. I don't know if anyone else gets this way, but if I'm on the phone too much or if I'm scrolling too much, I just get like very agitated. So I sketched today. I just sat down this morning, popped on some Summer House. Another thing I'm really proud of, I didn't even finish watching Summer House. I went for a long walk with my dog and his BFF. And then I came home and I did all of my errands and I did all of my business stuff. And I was able to sit down at the pool and sketch, take my vitamins and sit and have some water and sketch. And I was like, I might not have a brand new car. I might not have, brand new house, but I have like these hands and they create art, and that's fucking cool, because some people don't have that ability and they might be super, super wealthy, but they don't have the ability to edit a video the way they want or draw a picture that they want. Like, I'm able to look at something and draw it. And I think that's so cool. Some people can hear a piece of music and recreate it. That is cool. Some people can build a building. That is cool. Hi. Hi, do you want to? Hi. Come here. Get out of the tree. But let's talk a little bit about Summer House. Summer House, Summer House, Summer House. I will say, I don't know if Lindsay is on Ozempic right now, but she looks so slender in all of her. Oh my word. She is so slender in all of her interview, like her one-on-one interviews, her confessionals. She looks good. She's a psychopath though. But when she was, and where's Sam? Where is Samantha? I loved her. And where is Corey? Like I loved them. If you guys could see what she's doing right now. Quinn, I just vacuumed. No. She's like eating. You're such a nut. Be normal. Anyway, back to Summer House. Okay, so Lindsay looks so skinny in her confessional videos. And I'm like, wow, I don't know what it is, but when a woman or a man is in the wrong relationship, we just get fluffy. And I think that it's our body's way of saying, like, it's the cortisol, it's the padding of the organs, it's the overeating, it's the needing more carbs because you're depressed. It's all of that stuff. So just Carl looks very, very thin. Whereas, like, I think he might not eat when it comes to stress. Whereas when I look at Lindsay, she must stress eat. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Come here. She looks great. She's a fucking lunatic, though. So I haven't watched the whole episode. Do you see why I call her Guantanamo Bay? Because she is like a fucking wild animal. Come here. Come here. Come here. She thinks this is... So I just like love Weston Sierra when he's such a cuddler. How cute. I want a guy who's like a cute, sexy dad bod cuddler. I would not be mad about it at all. But don't you dare break Sierra's heart. Because because our girl, say hi. Our girl has been through so much. I'm a black-eyed woman. Do you love your mommy? Did you just rip my shirt? I love you. I love you. Are you feeling crazy? You have the zoomies? Yeah. Okay, go have the zoomies. Did you rip my shirt, you little psycho? Anyway. Do not break her heart because our girl Sierra has been through enough. And that's what I'm saying. Craig is visiting. He said to Kyle that, even if it doesn't work out with Paige, he's going to be fine. And Kyle was like, what? Kyle did not like that answer. So we'll see. Here's my theory is I think that my little hairs are just like wanting to be there. I think that Craig is bluffing so hardcore and he's only saying this. Like, I think that this is his like lawyer coming out in him because I only think that he's saying this to light a fire under Paige's ass to make her feel like I might lose him if I don't move to Charleston. Honestly, Paige, like, give up New York. Have a tete-a-tete. Is that what they call it? But don't have spend $3,000 a month. Go, get an Airbnb when you want to go to New York. All right? Go live in Charleston. He's got a big house with a pool and a backyard. What are you doing? I think you're just being rebel. I shouldn't say what is she doing because I would feel the same way. So let me empathize with Paige. I would feel the same way when she explained that the guy, when she went on vacation with her boyfriend and she wanted to switch the flights and he said, well, when you pay for the flights, you can switch them. And I think that that's why a lot of women, myself included, are hyper independent because sometimes the power balance can be out of balance. And no woman wants to feel disenfranchised like that. Like, if I want to go home early, I'm going home early. You're not going to tell me that. When I got married, I said to my ex-husband, you are not ever allowed to have any decorating decisions at all. And he said, okay, fine. And we always had a really cute apartment. What do I need his fucking opinion for? He's a guy. He wore the same outfit every day until it fell off his body. I don't need your fucking input on what painting I should hang where. Okay? So I totally understand Paige's stance on things because I also would not want to be under some man's thumb. She's thinking if I give up my apartment and I move to Charleston and it doesn't work out, I end up losing my independence and my apartment. And I totally understand. And I know that she is just a very New York personality. She's not super Charleston-y. There is a difference between a Yankee and a Southerner. There just is. And Delaware, I guess, Craig is from Delaware. I guess he's I guess Delaware could go either way. I feel like Delaware's pretty solid north-y, but he fits into Charleston super, super well. I don't know why he wouldn't just say let's move to Hoboken with her or something. Well, yeah, no, you're not going to get any land in Hoboken. What if they bought a house in Montclair? That's where I lived before I moved to Arizona. Montclair is beautiful. It's only 13 miles from Manhattan. I mean, you do have to take like 3 trains to get there. That is a pain in the ass. But I mean, there are options. I don't know. We'll see. I love them together. Craig is like dream guy. He's so cute. Him and West are just like my crushes on the show. I don't know if you guys are watching. What else do we have? We have Vanderpump. We have The Valley. Again, I think I touched on this the other day. I cannot believe Jax invited fucking Alex and Luke was there. Kristen's new boyfriend. Jax invited Kristen's old boyfriend, Alex, to hang out with Luke, the new boyfriend. Luke seems so normal and such like a down-to-earth guy. He should just whisk Kristen away to Colorado or Tennessee or wherever he lives, because I don't think that she's going to have, but I think Kristen is just like addicted to chaos. From day one, addicted to chaos. So we'll see how that goes. But Jax is expertly stirring that pot. Crazy. Yeah, so I haven't finished watching Summer House, the full episode today, but we did see Amanda get really mad at Kyle because Kyle called out Jesse Solomon for hitting on Paige, and Amanda was just like pissed off. Paige said she thinks that Amanda is pissed off because of the conversation she had with Kyle the weekend prior, when Kyle said that he just doesn't feel comfortable having kids with Amanda because he feels like all of the logistical stuff is going to fall on him. And I think what he's saying is like scheduling the doctor's appointments. And he even said it. He's like, well, the taxes fall on me. All the paperworky stuff falls on Kyle, which like, whatever, dude, like you're good at that stuff. Just pick up the fucking slack. But when you have kids, as the mom, you have to like make dentist appointments and doctor appointments and soccer practice and, all of that stuff. And I think that Kyle probably feels like all of that is going to fall on him. But I also think that Amanda feels like if she's in the suburbs and she's well rested, and they should move to Montclair too. Honestly, I think that everyone from Summer House who is ready to grow up, move to Montclair, New Jersey, and get a cute little house and have your kids and go fucking hiking. And you could still go to the city. You could still go to the Hamptons because it's all right there. But I think Amanda feels like if I was just well rested, if I had a backyard, and if I wasn't in a congested, dirty, like overpopulated city, I wouldn't feel as exhausted and I would be able to be up to the task of taking on extra responsibility. So Kyle, if you really want to start a family, get a condo in Montclair, get a condo in Hoboken. Like you could get a condo in Hoboken with a cute little backyard where she could like have a patch of grass and have coffee and like a little, back deck, whatever. Like it is possible in Hoboken. So, and you're right on the PATH train. Like you just walk to the PATH train. It's so easy. But I think that was a really big source of contention, even in my own marriage, was we were living in Brooklyn and I had lived in New York, Manhattan. See, I started working in the city when I was 7, and I worked there until I was 33. And it took a toll, even though, because like I was, as a child actor, I was working 5, 6, sometimes days a week, sitting in the car, sitting in traffic, always in Manhattan, Brooklyn, always. And then I ended up moving to Brooklyn when I was 22, and lived there until I was 30. And I kept saying to my ex-husband, he was applying to get his master's degree. And I said, well, like, why don't you apply to a university in Miami? Why don't you apply to New Paltz? Why don't you? Because I love New Paltz. Like, I could have settled in New Paltz, which is like upstate New York, hippie town, college town. I would have loved to live there. You're close to Mohonk Mountain. You're close to, Bear Mountain. You're close to hiking and waterfalls and all of that stuff in the summer. So I was like, why don't you apply to those colleges? Which he said he did, but he ended up getting into Brooklyn College, which really did take a huge toll on our relationship. At the end of the day, it was the best thing ever for us to separate and not be together anymore. But I understand where Amanda is coming from. The city is really, really, really hard on your body, and it takes a very unique, specific kind of person to thrive in that kind of like constant stimulation and chaos, where Amanda is a sleepy girl. Paige is a sleepy girl. These girls need rest and rejuvenation, and they can't just be constantly, overstimulated nonstop. So my advice to Kyle is get your girl out of Manhattan, get her a yard, get her some fresh air, get her a cute little condo in Hoboken, get her a cute little house in Montclair. Like, do it. Just do it. And I think that it will surprise you how easily she rises to the task of having children and raising a family. Okay? There you go. There's my 2 cents. But that's it, you guys. I am going to go. You know what? I'm like, do I want another cup of coffee? Do I not want another cup of coffee? I laid down at 6 p.m. yesterday because I'd been going all day. And then I slept until 9 and then was up until midnight and then slept until 6 this morning. So I really want to try to get myself to not hit the sheets until 8 p.m. And that way I can have somewhat of a normal sleep schedule. I don't know. I feel like I've been feeling this eclipse so much. I'm a Capricorn. My mom is a Libra. My grandma's an Aries. My grandma's birthday is actually on April 8th. And it's a solar eclipse. I would be way more worried if it was a lunar eclipse. But I think the last eclipse in May last year, my grandpa passed away. So I'm like, because I don't have parents, I only have grandparents. So I'm like, I skipped a generation and I'm like, no, don't be eclipsed out of my life. Come on. Anyway, I've been exhausted from this eclipse energy. I'm in fucking perimenopause. And it's been slow at my hair studio. But what else are we going to do, right? Just eat healthy, exercise, weight train, be good to the people around you, be good to your animals, be good to animals, be good to people, be good to anyone in need if you can. Don't overextend yourself. But yeah, so that's it, you guys. I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in for the Daily Dish. We definitely dished today. Let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts? And I'll see you tomorrow. I may see you Monday. So if I don't see you tomorrow, have a great flippin' weekend. Positive thoughts. Bye, guys.